Hey guys, Sean Hurwitz here. I get this question a lot, so I wanted to make a video about what being a full-time musician really looks like. So a long time ago, I was driving home from San Diego after a show with this band that I was playing with. We were talking about getting signed, and the drummer mentioned, man, I can't wait to get signed because I'll be able to sleep in and have all this money. And I was like, no, that doesn't sound right, man. No. When you get signed, that's when all the work starts. That's when you need to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get to the radio show. Then you go into the TV interview. Then you're going to another meet and greet. Then you're going to sound check. Then you get to sleep for 2 hours or get ready for the show. Then there's some other sound check. You have to go to another radio show. Then you have the actual show.
And do that the next day and the next day and the next day.
But my point is about that whole story is that being a full-time musician is a lot of work. You constantly have to have many different eggs in many different baskets. What I like to call the hustle. So for me, what the hustle means is always having a handful or more of income-generating avenues that I'm working at simultaneously, and they are bringing in money. For example, when I left Guitar Center, I was working with 7 bands, the hustle, right? So these days, what that looks like for me is I'm playing with Smash Mouth, I'm playing with Enrique Iglesias, I am producing artists, I'm constantly writing music for TV and film. So you can see what I mean. Just having a bunch of different things go on simultaneously, and then some money from here, and 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 I can pay my bills and buy some real estate. Part of working simultaneously on all these different projects includes working on past, present, and future, all at the same time. For me, a typical day would include sending invoices for gigs that I did in the last month. I would be emailing different libraries about music they told me they would need. I would be following up with different artists and producers, either texting or calling or emailing to find out what they needed because they called me last week and I was on the road. At the same time, in the present, I'm either making music for TV and film in my studio, or I'm getting on a stage in half an hour somewhere in the world, or I'm just trying to make my wife happy. While I'm doing all of that, I'm also planting seeds for future opportunities. For instance, I'll be meeting up for a lunch or dinner with musicians and producers around town, checking into possibilities of us working together in the future. I'm researching new music libraries to carry music I've already made. And now, here I am, making a YouTube video for you. So to sum it up, you really need to handle all the aspects of your music career like a business. Now that I've given you an idea of all the hard work that goes into being a full-time musician, here are some of the plus sides. I get to make music every day. I'm either at a studio somewhere in the world or I'm on a stage somewhere in the world. I get to meet amazing people, musicians, and fans. I get to travel. I get to make my own hours. I get to be surrounded by beautiful gear and guitars and microphones and talk to amazing engineers and musicians all around the world. I mean, it's amazing. So all the hard work is worth it. Now, I probably didn't cover about 1 million things on this video. So please, if there is something that you'd like me to cover, leave a comment right after you smash that like button and subscribe. Until next time.